I think Bloodborne is a good game overall, but after years of hearing people call it the best PS4 game, the only reason to get a PS4, saying it's a crime that the game was never ported to PC, man, it is not all that. It's a serviceable B+ game with some issues holding it back for me. Now, some of those issues are things people will disagree with me on. I don't like the RPG leveling system in any of the Souls games. I don't like how slow the main character moves, and I hate how parrying works. It should come as no surprise then that the only FromSoft game I've liked from start to finish was Sekiro. Super fast main character with a cool as shit grappling hook and no stupid ass leveling for me to overthink. If I die in other FromSoft games, I think, oh, did I build too little bulk or too little damage? Is my weapon not good enough against this boss? Sekiro has one weapon and no leveling, so I know, with no room for doubt, that if I lose to a boss, it is for no other reason than that I suck complete ass at the game. Back to Bloodborne though, I hate the way parrying is explained to the player, mainly because it isn't. The game tells you, if you shoot with good timing, you can stagger enemies. What it doesn't tell you is that not every enemy can be staggered, and even on enemies you can parry, not every attack is parryable. How do you know which is which? Try and fail over and over again with basically no feedback. There is no indication whatsoever for if an attack can be parried. Well, I mean, okay, there's some consistency in bigger enemies can't be parried, except for the ones that can. But the game doesn't clue you into this either, so you really just have to die 50 billion times until you figure it out. It really feels like, hey Bloodborne, did I miss the parry timing, or is that attack unparryable? Why don't you try parrying it 6 more times at different timing to find out? Fuck you. Your guy also takes a second to pull out the gun whenever you press the button, which fucks with the timing. There's quite a few enemies with attacks that can be parried, that it seems like the game wants you to parry, but because there's a delay on the input, you have to be pressing the button basically before the enemy starts the attack to hit it properly. But these are all minor issues really. The bosses mostly being huge monsters that aren't interesting to fight, the stupid two-hand swap attack constantly getting me killed because I was trying to dash back to give myself time to swap to one-handed, and the game thought I wanted to do this piece of shit attack. Seriously, I can't even think of a time when I would want to do this attack on purpose. Why is it so easy to do on accident? These things bother me, but not that much. Bloodborne doesn't have any one major issue that I think holds it back. Rather, it has 100 smaller issues that drag it down to its B+ ranking. I know I'm being pretty negative towards this game too, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of get good comments despite not finding the game overly difficult, but I should stress I think the game overall is good. I was just left with a lot of negatives along with the positives that I wanted to talk about somewhere, and it turns out that somewhere is here.